Patriots fans, I have been hearing a lot of negativity lately, not just from Patriots fans, NFL fans in general, and I needed to come on here and set everybody straight because there is this narrative going around that nobody wants to be a part of the New England Patriots. No one wants to play for the New England Patriots, and free agents will not come here. Because of that, the Patriots are going to be bad for the next 10 years. We need to stop this narrative because it is simply not true, and I am here to tell you why. Today's video brought to you by BetUS. We will talk to you guys a little bit later how you can get a limited time exclusive offer from them. But you guys know we got to roll that intro, and let's do it. All right, y'all. So look, the first thing that we have to get into is the fact that the New England Patriots are rebuilding a new football training facility. As you can see, this is confirmed by them. This dropped a few days ago, and this is just part of why I don't believe this narrative is real. Why I believe the Patriots behind the scenes, not just in terms of making the roster better, but in terms of wanting players to come here, are taking steps in the right direction. The Patriots have confirmed this, that the Patriots to begin construction on a new football training facility. You guys might be wondering, what is this? Where is it going? What is happening? How does this help us get players to want to come here? Robert Kraft already talked about this a little bit. He said, and I quote, "The whole project is designed around the players and the player experience." As we know, every single year, the NFL comes out with like these player grades, not player grades, but like team grades, team report cards. And in 2024, we'll get into what those grades were as a reference. But in 2024, the Patriots didn't do all that well. And in large part, that's why players don't want to come here. Players at one point were okay with not having maybe good food or a good training staff, bad locker rooms, a bad workout room, bad workout equipment, because you had Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. Those guys are not here anymore. So with a new era, you are going to have to update your overall facility, and that is what they're doing. And this is exactly what the facility is going to look like at Gillette Stadium. Now, what is going to be there, from what I understand, and I quote, this is what Entertainment Chief Operating Officer Jim Nolan had to say. "As teams and team operations have grown, it was time for us to design a larger facility exclusively for the operation of the football team. The main floor is designed for where the players will work out, train, rehab, relax, and eat. The top floor is designed for where players and coaches will watch game film, strategize, and meet." So basically, what used to happen in Gillette Stadium is now going to happen in this facility exclusively. They are trying to upgrade these things that have been an issue for them on their report cards over the last few years, making this a place that players want to come and actually enjoy coming to. It's wild because we heard during the offseason that there were Patriots players that hated the training room, the workout room, the equipment so bad that they would go to like some Planet Fitness crap before they would go work out at the team facility. Now, real quick, for those of you wondering, where is it going to be? You can kind of see with this picture right here, if it allows me to zoom in. So you got Gillette Stadium right here. Right next to it is where the players would take the buses, whatnot, where the players come in and park. And right back here, you can kind of see this little building, if you can see my mouse back there. What that building is where the team trains inside. So if you've ever been to training camp, you know that you can get exclusive access in there. Right here is actually the bleachers, where if you've been to training camp, that's where the fans would sit. Right here is the hill where fans would sit. And then right here are the two practice fields that the team practices on during the season, during training camp, all of that. So will this be a place that fans can go to? No, this is strictly for the team. We cannot go there. The closest we are going to see from it is if you go to training camp, you'll be able to get a view of it from the bleachers. So it will look a little bit different if you're a fan going to training camp. Like if you look right here in this picture, this is a view from the field. So this is basically a view from the bleachers. This is realistically what you should see. But the reason that this is so big and it's crazy to me that nobody is talking about it goes back to, again, the report card the Patriots had from 2024. This is based off of what players are saying about the organization for the New England Patriots. For treatment of families, the Patriots got an F minus. That was 30th in the league out of 32 teams, something that we know they are trying to fix. You know, adding things like daycare for families and whatnot, a place that families can come and visit. Food and cafeteria. The Pats actually didn't do all that bad. They were B minus. That was 15th in the NFL. Looks like that's something that should get only better with this new facility. As for nutrition and a dietitian, B minus, 20th in the league. That just comes down to hiring a better staff. The locker room, C minus, 20th in the league. So that is something that we're not going to get right now, but maybe down the line, the Pats can fix a little bit. It's just updating that overall locker room. But training room, they got a C, 22nd in the NFL. You look at training staffs, I mean, they could probably upgrade too. B minus, 25th in the NFL. Weight room, they got an F. Weight room was 32nd in the NFL. Like I alluded to, players would go elsewhere, find their own training places outside of Gillette Stadium because of how outdated the weight room was. This is something that, again, is going to be updated and make a massive, massive improvement. Now, guys, before we continue on today's video, I do want to give a massive shout out to BetUS. Right now, when you guys use the promo code that you see on the screen, you will lock yourselves into a limited time exclusive offer of a 150% sign up bonus on your first deposit, followed by a 125% sign up bonus on your next two deposits, all the way up to $2,000. That, again, is right now when you sign up. Super quick, takes less than 60 seconds, and you use the promo code YouTube150. Great thing about BetUS is that on top of this offer, they will give you a 200% crypto deposit bonus, 10% back on your net losses 2 times a year, out here taking care of you and your money the way that no other sportsbook ever has. And right now, BetUS changing what it means to be an online sportsbook because they are giving you your very own account manager. Not only that, but they have live wagering on all major games and the best betting variety in the business. You do not have to use this sign-up bonus on the New England Patriots. You don't even have to use it on the NFL, but you can do it on NFL futures like the draft of the upcoming NFL awards. You can also bet on NBA, hockey, baseball, horse racing, fighting, politics, entertainment. If you think it is something that you can bet on, I promise you, BetUS is going to have it. But play smart. Play responsible, never bet more than you can afford to lose, but a massive shout out to BetUS. Now, the next reason that free agents are going to want to come to New England on top of the new training facility that is supposed to be finished by the end of the 2025 season is the fact that the Patriots have money, and oh my gosh, do they have money to burn. Now, these numbers aren't official. We'll know that number in a couple of months on what exactly it is. But right now, the Patriots are expected to lead the NFL in cap space with $132 million. Okay? There is no reason the Patriots are going to get outbid by any team. You know, the best part about this is that when you look at $132 million, usually you think to yourself, well, all right, they got a lot of pending free agents, key guys that they have to bring back. Nope. With all the extensions that the Patriots made last year in free agency and have made over the last few months, they have re-signed pretty much every single notable free agent that is expected to hit the open market. So the $132 million that we're seeing, for the most part, is going to go out to giving external free agents contracts. And a lot of people are saying they have the money. How do we know that they're going to spend it? They have to spend a certain amount of money every single year. Each team in the NFL is required to spend a certain amount of money in free agency every single year. The Patriots, as you can probably imagine, are well below the limit of spending. So they are literally going to be forced to bring in new players. And lastly, guys, Drake May. I understand that Drake is a rookie. I understand that he won't have even played a full season by the time free agency starts. But the big reason that a lot of free agents actually chose to not come to New England when contracts were offered just last offseason was because of the unknown. The unknown is scary. It was year one of Gerard Mayo, year one of Alex Van Pelt, year one of DeMarcus Covington, year one of Drake May. Players didn't want to go to a situation where they had no idea what that situation was for a team that had zero identity. This is now going to be year two of all of those guys, and we at least know that the Patriots have something special with Drake May. They can bring in free agents and say, yeah, we have questions. Yes, the roster is rebuilding. Yes, we are not a Super Bowl contender right now, but we have a guy that we believe we hit on at the most important position in football, a guy that can easily be a top 10 quarterback in Drake May. And this is a guy that you can play for. And I think players will believe in that. Look at the Detroit Lions. Nobody wanted to play for them. Now they have one of the best rosters in the NFL because they set a culture and they had players in the building that external free agents wanted to play for. I think Drake May is going to be one of those guys, and not just the talent, but we also see that he is a leader. Look at what he's doing on the ground right now since he took over in week 6. He has no O-line, he has no wide receivers, but he is still getting the job done. This guy's performing better as a mobile quarterback than CJ Stroud, than Josh Allen, than Lamar Jackson since taking over. Scramble runs, he is ranked first among quarterbacks. Rushing yards, first among quarterbacks. Rush yards over expected, first among quarterbacks. Rushing EPA, first among quarterbacks. Missed tackles forced, first amongst quarterbacks. Guys, the Patriots, they're building facilities. They're doing the technical things behind the scenes to get guys to want to be here. They have the money to spend, and they have to spend, and now they have the quarterback. I'm not here telling you that the roster is going to be fixed immediately, that next year we're a Super Bowl contender and everybody wants to play for the New England Patriots. But I promise you, people will want to start playing here again, and it will be much easier for the New England Patriots to get people in the building this offseason than it was last year. But this is where I kick it to you guys. What are your thoughts on the whole narrative about nobody wants to play here? And do you believe the way that I believe that that storyline and that narrative is absolutely dumb? Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to leave a big like on the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel for all of your New England Patriots news. Appreciate you guys, as always, for watching today's video. But as always, go Pats.